This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast.
Marcy.
Hi, Betsy.
What's up?
Just being disgusting. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Always being disgusting. It's fun.
I like it personally.
So, today I'm going to talk about a thing
What
that
thing?
everybody knows and loves.
Here comes
I don't
Santa
know.
Claus.
Yeah,
Here
about
comes
Santa,
Claus, right?
the ghost of
Santa Claus,
Kris
right?
Kringle. No,
Christmas
I'm going to
ghost.
talk about the real life Annabelle the doll.
I am very excited about this because,
Yeah.
one, we saw Annabelle together.
Yeah.
The first one, not the second one. Still haven't seen it.
It's pretty fun.
I bet it.
It's great.
I think I like
had a blast.
haunted doll.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a child, I decapitated one of my dolls because a babysitter told me that. Told me a story about a doll that came to life and killed a whole family. So,
great.
So Annabelle has been haunting
taking
me
care of business.
Before I even knew about Annabelle, she was affecting my life.
Yeah. Well, okay. Are you ready to learn about the true Annabelle?
I'm ready to learn about her evil ways.
Yeah. Okay. So the real life Annabelle, first of all, doesn't look anything like the doll from the movies. You know, like the porcelain.
Hollywood.
It's such
Always
a Hollywood doll.
Sexing up.
Just smooth skin.
Oh, let's give her some beautiful
tiny
hair.
features,
Mhm.
beautiful
A little
hair.
waist.
Just the kind of doll you would never play with as a child. You know, those hard
No.
dolls
No.
that just are for sitting.
The kind of doll that the richest divorcee, has in a room.
Yeah.
Right?
You're like, why the fuck do you have this doll?
Who told women to collect dolls and be such
Gross.
fucking creeps?
Gross.
Nasty.
No.
So in real life,
So it's not one of those heavy, like, porcelain fucking not fun dolls.
it's
It's a fucking Raggedy Ann.
yes.
Ooh, which is, okay, Hollywood, that's also scary
I think it's-
as fuck.
I think
AF.
fuck as fuck.
Fuck as fuck, dude.
I think a soft doll coming to life is
Oh.
scarier than
Oh.
a porcelain doll.
Yeah. Because you can't hear it when it's walking towards you.
Didn't think of it, but that's terrifying.
That's horrifying. So it's a fucking Raggedy Ann doll. Which is just so creepy.
That already makes me think there's a haunted Andy doll somewhere.
There's gotta be a haunted Andy doll.
Or that he's like angelic and like he's like a force of good and she is evil.
Ooh, that's sexy.
Yeah.
And they love each other.
Well,
I don't know how it works.
I don't know how, but like for everything good in the world, there's also
There's
something
always an evil.
So if everything evil in the world has got to be a source of good,
Okay.
that's what I want to believe.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, maybe a very good Andy doll.
But he's
Raggedy
already had all
Andy.
of his limbs ripped off.
Oh, just a pillow.
Oh, and
He's just
like,
a little pillow.
Some dog has just been tearing him up for
Yeah.
a quarter century.
yeah. Right? Let the dog just like hump and rip him apart.
But I'm a
I'm
a
a good
messenger of
force.
God.
He's humping him again. Yeah.
Sexy.
Okay, so back to Annabelle. It all started in 1970 when a mom got her daughter, whose name is Donna, who is a nursing student, this doll for her birthday.
What a weird adult gift.
I wrote that. What the fuck? I would be so mad if my parents got me a fucking doll when I was like 23 years old.
Mom, I'm in nursing school.
Yeah.
I'm saving lives. Here's
Yeah.
a doll.
I am being responsible. But here's the fucking thing. She fucking loved it.
She was a
She was
freak.
pumped for this doll.
Something's wrong with Donna.
Something's wrong with Donna. So I think maybe she was asking for some trouble.
Oh, yeah. Donna was asking.
Asking for some trouble.
She was cruising for a
but
bruising.
anyways, like, yeah, what the fuck, Mom?
What a weird family already.
Yes, already.
I already want to know. I can't believe that Annabelle had nothing to do with that story.
Yeah.
About a weird, freaky family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
So-
that's the scariest part of this whole thing.
Forget the doll that has a demonic entity. What's up with Mom
What
and
is
Donna?
up with Mom and Donna being like, my grown-up woman daughter will love this shitty doll.
Wait, let's do it real quick. So,
Okay.
Donna, Mama has a present for you, Donna.
Yes, Mama.
How's nursing?
Oh, it's fun. I love saving lives and having my patients fall in love with me.
Oh, good, Donna.
Thank you,
But
Mama.
you know, you're not allowed to. Yes, lick Mommy's face. Thank you, Donna. You're not allowed to have premarital sex.
Ooh, of course not. If I do, my giny will fall off.
That's right, Donna. Here's a doll.
Oh, Mama.
And scene.
Perfect. I think we really nailed that
I think
family.
we really nailed it.
That was very good. Okay. Perfect. So, whatever. She gets a fucking doll for her birthday. She loved it. And so she would, like, it would hang out. She would put it in her room. And little by little, like, she would notice little subtle movements, like a hand being not where it was originally, kind of just stuff like that. But being able to write it off.
She'd
of like,
wake up with like a hand on her tit and be like, that's not where it was
Oh.
originally.
But, the wind blows and sometimes stuff just blows onto my tit.
Also, it's very easy to think that I just forgot that I did that.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Big
I'm nursing. I'm in school.
Big time. Big
Mama's
time.
paying attention.
Yes. Yeah. Big time easy to be like, oh, that I must have put it that way, even though I don't remember.
Yeah.
And then it started to be like bigger movements of like starting leaving for nursing school with the doll in a chair and then coming home and it's now on the floor. But once again, able to be like, well, something must have knocked it off.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what.
I guess I would think that like maybe like a draft and wind.
Yeah, or like a roommate.
I would so immediately jump to someone's living in the crawl space.
That's your jump to for everything.
Yeah.
There's somebody in the walls.
I mean, whenever
It's terrifying. That idea is so scary.
yeah, it's not a good reality.
No, and it happens.
It happens.
Often.
People, it's happening right now.
In your house.
1 in 10
Somebody's
homes.
in the walls.
Yeah. Termites.
They've stolen your clothes and turned them into a doll lady.
Yeah, that's their
have-
girlfriend.
Yeah. And then it got to the point where they would, on purpose, put the doll in Donna's room and then go hang out in Angie, her roommate's room, and then open the door and the doll would be sitting
Fuck.
at the door.
Fuck.
Isn't that fucked up?
Although I will say, to be fair to Annabelle the doll,
Yeah.
it's rude when people don't include you.
True.
And maybe-
but you gotta be cooler than being
Right.
scary.
You gotta be
Be
cool.
a cool doll. Order some fucking Taco Bell on Postmates
You know
and be
what?
like, hey guys, this is from me, Annabelle.
Yeah.
I can't even eat it, so isn't that nice
Oh
of
wait,
me?
so you think that she should have bribed them?
Yes.
with
How
those
do
things?
you make friends?
I guess I just seem sad until people include me. Until people are worried
You
about me.
gotta bribe people. That's how you make friends your whole life. So then, okay, so we got her sitting outside the roommate's room, fucking spooky. And then Annabelle's like, hey, I'm gonna start heightening my scares.
She
I'm
knows
gonna
about
go
game,
for it.
yeah.
She's like, I found my game. I found
I'm
the
gonna blow it
pattern.
out.
I'm gonna blow it out. If this, then what? I'm gonna fucking heighten. I'm gonna start levitating.
Oh wait, I want to say she skipped right 2 second beats too fast.
Yeah. Hey,
didn't
that's
e-
kind of how I play. I heighten pretty quick out of the gate. So she apparently was like levitating them and
No.
attacking them with little scratches.
No,
and there's their friend Lou, who would hang out with them a bunch. Apparently one night, I just think it's a
Is
nightmare.
Lou for Luann or Lou?
No, I think
Louie?
Lou a dude.
Okay.
Louis, Louie,
Okay.
Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Lucifer. This sounds like a pure just nightmare, but he was sleeping, opened his eyes, couldn't move, sleep paralysis, mayhaps, of course, saw Annabelle at the foot of the bed, and then she started crawling up on him, and then fucking started strangling him until he, like, passed out and then woke up in the morning and was like, that doll fucking tried to strangle me. And he, from day one, has been like, that doll is fucking evil. So there were, of course, multiple articles, all of them contradicting each other. So I just kind of took the fun stuff that I like.
Great.
Because apparently the doll would leave notes saying, like, help Lou or help us.
Help Lou?
Something like that, yeah.
I'm telling you, I think this is all
I think Lou was having fun with Angie and Donna.
Yeah.
He was having a good time fucking with them.
Oh my God.
Also,
help Lou. Give Lou money.
Yeah. Oh, you guys should give Lou money. That's
it.
And confidence. Help Lou, man. Help Lou.
Help Lou.
One time, Donna came home after a day at school, nursing school, and Annabelle was on her bed, and it looked like there was blood or something coming from her palms. And there was, like, nothing else. Maybe stigmata. Doll stigmata. Stigdala?
Stigdata?
Stigdata?
Stigdana.
Stigdana.
Yep, we finished it.
Okay, so then they called up a medium who came and told them that the doll had the spirit of a 7-year-old girl named Annabelle Higgins, who apparently the spirit liked that doll and was like, I'm going to live in that doll. With this information, the nurses decide to keep the doll because they feel bad for the doll if it's a little girl spirit in the doll. So they're like, we'll keep it, which is just like, God damn, you nurses are so nice.
They're so nice.
Nurses are what save lives.
Honestly, nurses
Doctors don't do shit.
Fuck doctors. No, just kidding.
No, doctors are great, but nurses are the ones who they're wiping your ass. They're making sure your charts are right.
And in the moments that, like, the real stuff is happening, nurses are the ones.
They're the ones.
They're like holding pressure, doing compressions.
Yeah. They're the ones who, like, take care of you.
They're the ones who go to battle in war, and, like, they don't have guns. They just are there to protect, to, like, help the people when they're harmed.
Shit, man.
Nurses fucking
rule, dude.
Ducks
I peeked on that one.
Nurses rule. Wait,
ducks. Ducks.
I don't know why we're talking about ducks.
Nurses
but
rule.
Ducks drool.
Ooh, we're going all over the place
I'm
with this one.
Edit
I like
the shit out of this.
Nah, it's perfect. Okay, so they decide to keep this little girl spirit doll because they're so goddamn nice. However, once again, some creepy shit started happening.
Of course.
To guess who?
Lou. The attention-starved platonic male friend.
Lou just wanted some fucking attention.
Yeah, Lou.
So one night, they heard noises coming from Donna's room, but they were all in the living room, and Annabelle was in that room. So he's like, I'll go check it out. And all of a sudden, he got attacked by something. He got big scratches all over his chest, and they were like burning scratches.
He got attacked by narcissism because he can't for 1 second let it not be about him. Please, Lou. I'm not saying the doll's not enchanted. I'm just saying that you took a very sweet doll of a 7-year-old, who we all know 7-year-olds are sweethearts.
Sweethearts.
And Lou couldn't stand it.
Lou
was so fucking jealous of the love they gave to that little 7-year-old.
Yeah.
He couldn't stand it.
Lou.
Yeah, we're really putting a lot on Lou.
We're putting so much on Lou.
A lot of victim blaming on Lou.
A lot of victim blaming on Lou. So after that, Ed and Lorraine Warren. Ooh, the Warrens.
hooty hoo.
From Conjuring and Conjuring 2. They
real
were
life.
called in real life. They were called in, and they took the doll, saying that there was an inhuman demonic spirit attached to the doll. So they're like, spirits don't possess dolls; they attach themselves to dolls, something like that.
Okay.
They then took. This is kind of funny. This is very funny. So as they were driving Annabelle back to their house,
I'm already laughing.
Ed Warren claims that Annabelle willed the car's brakes and steering to fail a bunch on the way back. And while driving, he was tossing holy water on the doll. And he said that it like subsided once he was throwing some holy water on her. Isn't that insane? I like to imagine that he was just drunk driving and got pulled over. It's like, no, it's this doll in the back.
Oscar, this doll's got a devil inside.
The brakes.
I know it looks like Raggedy Ann, but this doll, I would just show you. I would throw some water on it, just slinging water over his head into the back seat while Lorraine's like, let me drive.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. This is a fucking demon doll that I care.
Fine.
Do you ever tell a demon doll what to do? No, Lorraine, you don't.
No.
You're always on Ed's
Always telling Ed.
case.
Always telling Ed. What's wrong with Ed?
Hey, Lorraine, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, think about
Turn
it.
that mirror to face yourself. Holy water.
Holy water.
Holy water.
Just that image really destroyed me.
May they all rest in peace.
May they all rest in peace. So, the doll is now at their house.
Okay.
Hanging out where they keep a lot of these what are they called?
Well, I think
Things?
it's a haunted
Objects.
Yeah, these haunted objects.
Yeah.
Possessed objects.
Yeah, and they have a museum. They've opened up their house in that room full of haunted things.
But you can't touch. Annabelle's behind glass.
Yeah, well, first she wasn't.
Oh.
And then she was sitting in Ed's office, and then Ed was in his office and she began to levitate. And then apparently she kept just popping up around the house in weird places.
No.
I know.
Annabelle,
play it cool. So now they put her behind a glass case. And here's one last creepy thing. Is one time this dude and his girlfriend came to their museum, and they were tapping on the glass and making fun of Annabelle.
No.
And apparently they then leave the museum, hop on his motorcycle, and he gets into a huge motorcycle wreck. He crashes into a tree. He immediately dies. The girlfriend lives, but is in the hospital for a year. And she was like, yeah, we left laughing about that doll. And then that happened.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
But Annabelle is still locked up in the Warrens' house.
She's in the clink.
She's in the old clink. The old stinky clinky, and she's there.
I love
and that's the real Annabelle.
That's very funny. It's much funnier than the movie, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe a little funnier.
Yeah.
And I think it's really interesting that just merely putting her behind glass, now we're all safe.
Yeah.
Unless you antagonize her.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that's saving anyone.
But it's also they put her in a put her away.
Burn her. Burn her at the stake.
Bury her.
Let a
Bury
shark
her
eat
like
her.
you would Jumanji.
Let a shark eat her.
Let a shark eat her.
Then do we want to possess shark?
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it could be funny. Rather than eating people, they might just want to run around and write notes and stuff.
Whoa. Holy shit. It's really wet, but I got a note from a shark. What's it say? Chomp chomp bubbles? Chomp chomp bubble bubble?
Chomp chomp bubbles?
Oh, well, I guess it's fine.
Okay, all right.
Oh, Betsy.
So that is Annabelle,
That was really
haunted, the doll.
You guys, if you know any haunted dolls,
Please.
If you have
Tell us about them.
Tell us about your haunted dolls. Any stories you got, you can send it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And also, what else should they do? How can they be nice to us?
Oh my God, you should listen, subscribe, rate us, tell your friends.
Review us on
Review
Apple
us
Podcasts.
on Apple Podcasts.
You can check out the people who sponsor us. We'll say it before or after the show. I don't know when.
Sometime it'll be said. But yeah.
That was really fun, though. I think Annabelle's cool, and Lou is attention starved.
Lou.
If you know Lou,
take an improv class.
Lou, you can
get it out on
leave
stage.
it on stage, buddy. If you know Lou in real life, email us at funnyfeeling.
Yes,
funnyfeelingpod
please. We want to talk to him
gmail.com.
big time.
Thanks, Betsy. That was great.
Of course.
Are you excited, Betsy?
I am so excited.
This is a real exciting. We got a man in here.
We have a man in here.
We never have men.
We rarely have men in here.
And what a man, too.
Ooh.
You guys, you're going to know this guy from the very popular podcast Doughboys.
Yeah.
From the Netflix series Love.
So good in it.
And our old buddy, Mike Mitchell from the Birthday Boys.
Thank you, guys. That was very, very nice.
You were really worried that I was going to just be mean and roast you, huh?
Marcy, I was going to say, because you're very sister-like to me, and so you're like, and what a man, usually like, you fool, get over it. Like,
Fool.
I know, but I try to be a little bit nicer on my
Classic
podcast.
sister calling the brother a fool.
You fucking fool.
You fool.
I'm
Mitch.
actually, I'm really nice to my real life brother too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
I think we're probably the closest in the family.
My sister and I are very nice to each other. We love each other a lot, but she will be like, you idiot. Like, I think a lot of the time she'll be like, you dumbass. Because I'll be like,
is it times when you're being a dumbass?
yeah, I mean, it is.
Okay.
But I can't help it.
Right.
Usually.
You can't help it. Oh, he's just a sweet man who
can't help it.
I love that idea of men who can't help it.
I'm a fool.
I'm a little fool.
Oh, my God.
Mitch, well, we call him Mitch. You can call him Mike Mitchell, right?
Yeah, I
Or do you
don't
like the
care.
world to call you Mitch?
People can call me Mitch. I think a lot of people. This is a thing that has happened to me my entire life. It's not like, and it's not even that. I'm like, this is interesting. It's not interesting.
What? Do people call you Mitch?
But my name is Mike, and if your name is Mike, there's a lot of Mikes growing up. So
Yeah.
Other
Mikes
mics out there.
Yeah, you get Mitchell. But my dad, I think, also got Mitchell too. I think Mitchell's just kind of a first name, last name.
People used to call me by my last name instead of
That's
Marcy.
funny because I think your last name can be tough.
But not where I'm from. Jaro, it's a very popular name.
Jaro.
It's fun to say.
I always say it wrong.
Yeah, but I don't really care because it's such a Louisiana last name
Jaro.
that people down there know it, but anywhere else they'd be like Jaro.
Yeah.
I say
That's
Jaro
how
all
I
the
said
time.
it.
That's how everyone else says it, and that's fine. I don't care. I'm not like
anymore. It's done.
you got it. You'll lock
Jaro.
it in. Jaro.
Hi, Jaro.
Marcy Jaro.
Now, is it
Marcy
true that
Jaro.
you don't have a lot of men on the podcast?
We've had men on, but I'd say we have 2/3 of our guests have been female.
Yeah.
Easily.
I wonder about that. I don't know if there is a. I
you think
wonder
it's because women are hysterical? I'm kidding.
I think that there maybe women can have a side that can touch into things like
Yeah.
this more maybe, or I think a lot of men dismiss stuff like this and think it's stupid. And my biggest fear with stuff like this is that people are like, you dummy.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
and I'm
I
like,
think a lot of people feel that way. Like, I don't want to look like a weirdo or
yeah,
a dummy.
or a dummy.
and then, so I'm not going to say anything.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when you start talking about it, then you realize so many people do have experiences, but they don't. Even when we had Mono on the show early on, he was like, I don't believe in ghosts. However, and
However,
then
I've seen like a bunch.
yeah,
He's seen ghosts?
He's seen ghosts.
well, he saw it wasn't a ghost. It was some kind of weird thing, weird monster in his.
Or a werewolf?
It was like a weird monster in his doorway with like hands down to the floor and like.
That's what the fuck?
And he was like, I
Yeah.
don't know if I believe in ghosts. I'm like, all right, well
Okay,
then.
buddy.
But I do believe in monsters. Giant hand monsters.
Yeah, it was a giant hand monster.
Mono, check yourself.
You fucking fool. All you fools. So we usually start, Mitch, by saying, what, if anything, do you believe in the paranormal?
So I've gotten I was raised Catholic, which is probably
Yep.
probably
It sets up
Part
a
of the reason
good.
why I'm here.
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
you're here on Earth, or you're here in this studio?
Yes, my mission on Earth, of course. No, I think.
We're all raised Catholic as well. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. And it was funny because growing up on my street, like my two, Justin, Kylie, and them, the Tufos. Those are my two best friends, and the Tufos are going to come back into this, by the way.
okay, remember the Tufos
Remember
people.
the Tufos, but the Tufos would like make fun of my family for being like the less religious one. But I feel like they were maybe like more well-adjusted, being raised like even more Catholic than I was. But I just got that little bit of raised Catholic. I was confirmed and everything. And
Who was your saint?
My saint? Oh God, I have no fucking idea.
I was Saint Rose, the patron saint of chastity.
How do you? I should have that saint too.
I mean, honestly, it really stuck with me.
Keeping St. Rose alive.
I mean,
all
I
these
really
years.
would like to change my saint to Francis of Assisi if I could. But no,
I want that loose, whoever the loose saint
Yeah,
was.
who's the
Mary
loose-
Magdalene
the
or whatever.
easy saint.
But no, St. Rose, she was a 13-year-old girl, and some man tried to, like, he captured her and tried to rape her. And then she wouldn't let him because she said she was married to God. And then he tried to cut her head off with a sword, and she bled for 3 days before dying. And that's how she became a saint.
What?
Another uplifting Catholic.
Nobody's gonna become a saint anymore, right? That shit's
We
not
don't know.
happening to anybody.
Mother Teresa just became a saint, didn't she?
Oh.
Didn't she?
Hey, good job, Mother T.
All right.
Hey,
All right,
Mother T.
But you don't know who your saint was?
I pity.
I
Fool.
pity the lepers.
Yeah, I pity the lepers.
I pity the devil. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, how do you figure out who your saint was?
Well, you picked one when you got confirmed.
Oh, well, my confirmation name was Edward.
That's who, St.
Oh,
Edward.
St. Edward.
Do you know what St. Edward was a saint of?
No.
Okay. Betsy, do you know?
I never got confirmed.
Okay.
I think he
Yeah.
was a saint of laying on couches.
You're keeping it alive, dude.
His miracle was that he was able to stay alive,
I'm
period, for until his mid-30s.
Yeah, look up St. Edward.
looking up St. Edward, but then also I can talk at the same time as I do this.
Oh,
That's-
you're good. You're professional,
You're someone
dude.
who's been in bad relationships, aren't you? I just did that as someone who's been in one that didn't soar. And
that didn't
I'll tell
soar.
you, if you're in a relationship where you can be in a conversation and on your phone, it's not working great.
Wait, what the? I agree with you. By the way, I'm sorry. I just was shocked.
Uh-oh.
St. Edward the Confessor?
Ah!
What the fuck? I'm a narc?
You're a little narc, dude.
Edward the Confessor, also known as St. Edward the Confessor, was among the last Anglo-Saxon king. Oh, he's a king.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait, so was he a saint? Or what the hell is this?
Well, he can be a king and then become a saint.
I see. I don't think that should be a thing.
Well, I think to be a saint, you have to perform 3 miracles and have been a martyr. So that means you
Okay.
died. You died for the name of Jesus.
does,
Okay.
does canonized mean that they're a saint?
Yeah.
Because then
I
there's
don't know. Yeah, it means whatever the church was like.
It doesn't
they
mean
put
you're
a
just
stamp
blasted by a bunch of cannons.
But then there's
We're-
also King Edward the Martyr. I'll be him instead.
on. Okay, because the martyr is the one who's probably the saint then.
Oh, my.
Oh,
I think there might be 2 St. Edwards. I think there's
I mean,
2.
they really got to get more
I'm
creative with their
sure.
names.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, it doesn't sound like we did very good with our CCD classes, guys. None
God,
of
I
us-
hated them so fucking
We don't know
much.
enough.
My grandpa, his name was Edward.
So that's why you picked it.
That's why
Oh,
I
that's
took it.
nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why I took it.
Okay.
I remember in one of my CCD classes, we were talking about like saying the Lord's name in vain. And this, I think I was in like 7th grade or something. And the teacher was like, say shit or something else besides the Lord's name in vain. So the rest of the day, every sentence was just like, shit, excuse us, shit. What can we, and she was just getting so mad.
Well, she did it.
She started it.
She should be
Shit.
mad at herself. Shit.
Shit,
You know
man.
what my mom gave up for Lent was saying fuck.
Yes.
She gave up the F word for Lent. And,
Oh, man.
Except on Sunday, she could say it a shit
she
ton.
can say. But also, like, I called her 2 days because she had a surgery on Ash Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I was like, how are you feeling? And she's like, pretty good, but I've said the F word 4 times since Wednesday. So Lent wasn't going off very well for her.
That is very funny, like 4 days into Lent.
Barely. I think she was 2 days in. It was like Holy Friday or whatever. No, that comes after, yeah.
I've told this story too many times, but at my confirmation, it was Cardinal Law, who was the bad guy in the what's the Boston Globe movie?
Oh, fuck.
Spotlight from
Really?
like a year or 2 years ago, maybe.
So he
Wait,
was there?
what?
He was there. He asked me a question. My dad has passed away, but my godfather like was telling me this story that he like asked me like a specific question in front, like in the church in front of everyone, and I didn't know the answer, and like I just said some bullshit and the church laughed.
And then he said, I'm going to go molest some kids because of you.
Whoa,
Wait, that's what he did. I
Mitch.
didn't watch Spotlight. but
He was the one who protected
Okay.
the molesters.
Holy
Cardinal
He's
Law, the
putting-
protector.
He's putting
Yeah.
Mitch on the spot
He put me on the
and
spot.
protecting child molesters.
I failed that motherfucker
That-
big time.
You know what? You weren't his kind of guy.
Wild.
You weren't his kind of guy.
Yeah, no,
he
no,
loved
no.
pedos. So I think we got a little
Whoa.
sidetracked, but we were asking you.
Well,
what,
that ties into it. All
It
this,
does tie-
all
so,
the
yeah.
All
religious
of it.
stuff
yeah,
ties into it.
but
yeah.
let's get back to you now. We'll stop talking about that pedo. Pedo. I like when the British say
A
pedophile.
pedophile.
He was a pedophile. He loved fucking little children.
Jesus. Oh, shit.
Okay, so you grew up Catholic.
I grew up Catholic.
Yeah.
You know, like my first, like, you know, like the first time, I remember like sitting on my dad's lap, and him telling like this like old like rhyme about like a goblin will get you if you don't watch out, and like just being afraid. Like when I was like a boy, you know, like he died when I was probably 7 or something. So like I like, you know, when I was like 4 or 5. So he would tell like scary stories
Yes.
and try to fuck with you. And then like I feel like, you know, I was born in 82, and so
Me too.
82 babies.
I think you're older than me, right?
I'm October 82.
Yeah, you're older than me. Hell yeah. I'm a baby.
I as you know, I feel like we grew up with the 80s horror stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like one of my first big fears,
Unsolved Mysteries.
Unsolved
was always-
Mysteries,
The X-Files,
Sightings, the
yeah.
X-Files.
Yes.
All these shows. It was big, and also I feel like the world was just like the world felt so much bigger back then because there was no technology.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like it really felt like
we were
these-
like in junior high school before like AOL was even
Yeah.
in our house,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't good. It wasn't like easily accessible. It made loud, crazy noises.
Yes.
And then you
Yeah.
went into weird chat rooms.
through high school, like internet was like kind of bad.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even, I mean, looking back on it now, it was bad, but like I think maybe we got cable modem like maybe at the end of high school, but
Yeah.
probably in college.
College,
even.
yeah, I think for college.
But anyways, that sort of stuff always scared me.
With the internet or goblins?
Goblins, just like sightings, all those ghost story sorts of things
Yes.
scared me. And I remember Child's Play really scared me as
Yes.
a
Oh,
boy.
yeah. It's so creepy.
And so my first experience ever that I ever had was we'd gone to Disney when I was like in 2nd grade, which is funny, probably right around the time that my dad's dad did die. But we stayed in I don't know, the Grand Floridian or somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then-
yeah.
With that big swan, that big dolphin.
And they fucked up our room, so we got sent to these rooms where they like would put like gifts on your bed every night because they fucked up our
Yes.
reservation. And the last night we got like a Mickey and Minnie doll, and so I brought the Mickey doll home. And then when I was in elementary school, and I was like always afraid of my room growing up. I like my house isn't that scary now. I'm not. I mean, obviously now I'm not afraid.
Because you're 35. so
Because I'm
you're-
35 years old. But honestly, there's some houses when I'm back in New England, if I'm in there at home, like alone at nighttime,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
fucking creepy.
Yeah.
And my house was not. I would still be afraid in some houses for sure, guaranteed.
So, but
Me
as a,
too.
So, as a
Yeah.
Some of those old timey,
oh, those old New England style
beautiful,
houses.
but fucking
just
haunted.
like
Yeah.
you have a bunch of weird red coat fucking ghosts running around.
Lobster backs.
We
were killing those.
Yeah, but the bad ones, that's who would
motherfuckers.
be haunting, right?
True, yeah. Well, I mean, I think like whatever.
We were killing those motherfuckers. You heard that? You heard that? Britain? Killed you motherfuckers. Calling you out, mofo.
I feel like it's more like a mother who died from a cough or something.
Oh,
is
yes.
more
God,
likely to
yes,
haunt.
yes. Who just shit herself to death. God,
She
awful
coughed.
times
She
to be
coughed
alive.
until she pooped, and then she killed herself because it was very embarrassing. She hung herself. That's how she died.
Yeah, but the cause was a cough into
the cough
a
and the
poop.
shit.
I want to say that I've never experienced, and also this is my only memory from when I was in second grade, and it was definitely just a nightmare.
Yeah.
But I remember I went to bed and I woke up in the middle of the night, and like my room door would be open.
Yep.
And I was so afraid of sleeping in my room alone when I was younger. I slept in my parents' room for way too long.
I did too.
For way too long.
Yeah, I had a bout of just like every night being like, I'm gonna sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
And here and they're like, fuck, okay.
Oh my!
I slept between my parents. No fucking.
Oh yeah.
No fucking for Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell.
My parents had a waterbed, so I wasn't going anywhere.
I would
near
be
it.
sleeping in there every single night. That's
I
amazing.
was not allowed. I was the third and final child. They were done. They
Yeah.
were over it.
Well, I would sleep in there. I would be afraid of things, but I was sleeping in my room, and then that Mickey hand from the doll grabbed my arm, and I remember it like so vividly.
Fuck.
Like
Oh my
I
God.
remembered it, and I was like, it grabbed me. Like I was so sure that this happened.
Oh my God.
So I put it in the attic in a drawer up in the attic. And then I remember like a year later I went and looked and it was gone. I bet you my mom just threw it away. But in my mind I was like, it fucking escaped.
Yeah, it's running out there and killing kids. Ew.
And so what you say that you think that now it had to have been a dream.
I mean, I don't think it was. I mean, like I believe in a lot of stuff, but like, come on, that was.
Come on,
It was so
come
vivid in
on.
my head that like if you asked me like back then, I would have been like
Yeah.
for years, I would have been
Yeah.
like, yeah, it happened.
Absolutely.
But also like how dorky is that too to be like a Mickey doll grabbed me? People are like, what?
that is
sounds
very funny.
Perfect for you, Mitch. Though.
But I was like so afraid of like Child's Play scared the
Yeah.
shit out of me.
Yeah, it's horrifying.
It scared me so much. And then anyway, on my street. All right, so
Is this a new story or the continuation?
so I mean like just like this is a new story, but growing
Okay.
up like my godparents are like were my parents' best friends or were my parents' best friends. I don't know how to say it because the dad is dead. I don't know. Well, my mom. They're still like family to us.
Okay.
Yes.
So, but their kids are like older than like their youngest kid is probably 2 or almost 3 years older than me.
Okay.
And then like then she has 2 older brothers who are like, like 5 years and then whatever years
Yeah.
older than me. But I love them, but they would always like fuck with me. We would go down, we shared a Cape house with them growing up, and they would like, we'd sleep in the attic and it was creepy. And I remember
Yes.
Neil, who was my godfather's son, would be like, he had this big speaker and he was like, it's Freddy. Like he would pretend to be Freddy Krueger and would like fuck with me.
It's
And like
very
I would
funny.
be so scared.
Older boys used to pick on me too, Mitch.
Yeah, no,
There's a certain type
Oh,
of kid that
for
older boys
sure.
love to pick on.
Yeah, and
I
my
got
sister,
picked
my
on.
sister is 4 years older, so like her and her friends, if you think about it, are like I would be in 6th grade and they'd be in 10th grade. It's like the
Yes.
perfect like picking
Yeah.
on like.
Yeah.
I
this
do kind of,
dumb-
because I'm the youngest as well.
Yeah.
And I do kind of wish, so badly that I could have had a little sibling to
I
just
wanted so
pick
much,
on.
even just a younger
I would
cousin.
scare the shit out of
I
me.
would have
yeah.
been so happy to have a younger cousin, or even someone like around my age, because I'm 3 years younger than my brother and 6 years younger than my sister,
Yeah.
and they would always call me Miss Piggy.
Oh
God.
my God.
Oh, yeah, Miss Piggy or Pat, like, because I
Like
had
SNL?
I had a bowl cut and I was in 1st grade. They called me. They'd say, "What's that?" It's Pat.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
That is kind of funny for young kids.
Yeah, for
but also
that's-
fucked up.
They
Yeah.
weren't that. I was young. They weren't.
Yeah. Yes. No,
Yeah.
that's what happened. Like at that 4-year gap, and so like just growing up in like the 80s and stuff, and
Yeah.
like my birthday was around. It's October 6th, so.
Yes.
It's a Halloween theme.
It's a Halloween themed birthday. We'd go on haunted hay rides.
Yes.
People would like I'd have like dress up parties. People dress up as Freddy. Like all this 80s and 90s stuff of like these horror movies. All this stuff was just ingrained in me and scared me always.
And you're like, you are an easy scare, right?
I'm an easy scare.
Yeah.
I mean, like I am. So yes, I am an easy scare. I do, and I believe in this stuff. And I've never had an experience, but when I was younger, and this is one of my big stories.
Okay.
Woo!
So
Okay, how about this? Let's take a quick break and then we'll do it.
all right, great.
Okay.
And
You're going to tell me about your big scary story?
I am going to tell you the big scary story. This is the big one.
Yes.
The big one.
Yes.
So, growing up, there was this house up the street. It belonged to the Hennigans. They had a daughter, Margot Hennigan, and she used to hang out with my sister. They were friends.
She's hot. I can tell she's hot.
I don't know. I haven't seen her. I
No,
don't know.
she was, though, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure they had. I mean, God, I don't know.
I'm sorry, Mitch. Keep going.
God, I don't know.
I was just thinking Margot Hemingway and then... Yeah,
Margot Hennigan.
Yeah, I know.
But it's like a knockoff Margot
Yeah,
Hemingway.
like she was like, her eyebrows were not as bushy.
The
But she was pretty.
Simpsons, Margot Hemingway. Yeah.
But she was friends with my sister, and then my parents were like friendly with them. They lived on a house up the street. Anyways, young age, they move away. Sad for my sister and her. I don't even know if my sister knows her anymore or what the deal is.
But at the time, her impacted.
Hard, like
Time,
life is over.
sad. A street friend's going away.
Life is
That's
over.
sad.
Yeah.
I never had to really deal with that. My street friends stuck around.
They
the
still
entire
live on
time.
those streets.
So yes, it's in some scenario, in some
some of
cases,
them are still living
Yeah.
with their parents on those streets. He's laughing because it's true, and he doesn't want to confirm or deny. Okay, keep going.
So they moved away. A new family moved in, the Tufos. And
Tufos.
so
You talked about the Tufos.
I talked about the Tufos.
Tufos.
And this is like I'm still young, by the way. Like I'm like baby, like
like right now, you're still young. You're still
right now in my own life, I am still young. But even back then, I was young. I was like a toddler or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I was,
you're a
I was
little
like
baby.
I was like a little baby. So, anyways, I get a little bit older. The Tufos and I become friends. Anthony and Dan Tufo, there's a younger brother Chris, and Lizzie and Tony Tufo. And so they moved into this house. They lived there. I became friends with them, and then I'd sleep over their house all the time. The house
I'm
is
sorry. They have children named Anthony and Tony?
and no, Tony is the father.
Oh, okay.
He's passed away. Rest in peace, Mr.
Okay.
Tufo.
Okay, I thought you were saying I thought you said Lizzie and Tony and Anthony.
Yes, there's Anthony Senior, Tony
Gotcha.
Tufo, and then
Gotcha.
Anthony, Dan. And
I was
Yes,
like,
okay.
I was about to say, I think they named two of their kids the same name.
No.
It was a father and son.
It's a
Okay.
father and
Gotcha,
son.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so
This is like our friend Paul, who has brothers named Chip and Chad, which are essentially very similar names.
Oh, that's very funny. Tony's named after her dad, Tony.
Right. That makes sense. I just thought that he was naming children, and then I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they don't have two kids with the same name. That
Tony
would be
and
insane.
I kind of
Anthony.
like that, though. Anthony, Tony.
this is
It's
Jonathan,
easy.
this is Johnny, and this is John. These are my three sons.
Yeah, it's not
And
like
this is my daughter, Joan.
We hate her.
it's not some Italian sketch where there's Tony.
All right,
and
so we're back to the
T-Man.
Tufos.
Anyways, the Tufos over there. I become friends with Anthony Dan. My best friends and Justin, Kylie down the street. Still to this day.
Yeah.
And so
Street friends.
street friends, baby. And then so we would go over there. We'd sleep over. The house was old, is old, and it was just always felt creepy. And so,
Like you're talking old, like built in the 60s or built in like the 1890s?
like it's at least I would say it's at least 100 years
Okay,
old. It's
yeah.
it's old. And
Fuck, yeah.
So back then, it truly would have been 1890s or something then.
yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know the exact
Or-
date,
yeah,
but it was
yeah.
it was like one of the older. And like I feel like the house that I grew up in is probably close getting to 100 years old
Okay.
now.
Awesome.
That's really cool.
And so like and it's not nearly as old as that house. So this house
Okay.
is old.
Yeah.
There's like kind of like it's almost like separated. Like the main floor is like the second floor basically. Like
Yeah.
it's on a hill, and so like there's just like some weird stuff where like in the basement there's like a little secret door,
My favorite.
and then
Marcy
like
loves secret doors.
it's a beautiful house. It's a
Yeah.
great it's a very nice house. It just has that feeling about it, and so growing up like I'd sleep over there, and I was always just a little afraid. But Mrs. Tufo used to tell these stories and just to let you know, I never experienced anything. So
Okay. But this is her stories then.
This is her story.
Okay.
Yes. So Mrs. Tufo, when they first moved in, she said that like there'd be noises. They would just hear like noises in the basement, and like they'd walk into a room and like a light would turn on and off.
Oh.
And then like as time went on, like it just happened more like they walk in a room, a TV would turn on or turn off.
Fuck.
And then like the noises in the basement like started like could sound like voices. It sounded like people were down there.
Ew.
Yikes.
And the basement is spooky, so it was like a thing where like it was kind of terrifying. So she told these stories to us, and she told like about this time where this is like where it like really went off is where she was her and Tony went out for like a date or whatever, and they had a babysitter come over, and they left the kids with the babysitter. They came back from the date, and the babysitter was at the table with her dad, and she was crying. And she said that after they left, the lights started flashing on and off, and like she said that she heard voices in the basement. She thought it was like something like people breaking in, and she called her dad, and her dad came over, and like Mrs. Tufo was then like, "Oh, this is legit. This is something bad."
Oh my gosh.
And then so
What a sweet dad.
I know the
Do
dad
you think
came
he
over.
like upped the rate? He was like, "All right,
yeah,
she costs $4.50 an hour, but
I
Daddy cost
$8.50.
Yeah, it was like the 80s, so like it still wasn't a ton.
I was gonna say the babysitter probably made like $20 for the night.
Oh,
If that.
yeah.
if that,
yeah.
$20 is probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyway, she said that. So Anthony was like kind of like a toddler, and Dan was like a baby, basically at this point.
And you
Yeah.
guys were all playing
Chris
in your
wasn't-
diapers, being
No,
cute.
well, this is before we were hanging out.
Okay.
So, Mrs. Tufo went upstairs one time, and there was a little toy like Hot Wheels car, and it was just rolling down the hallway by itself.
Ew.
Yeah, and so, I mean, that's like hearing that story as a kid, I was like,
Fuck.
dear God.
And she was like, "Here, little Michael, come sit in my lap. You're a baby. Let me terrify you."
She told me these stories probably when I was like 7, maybe 8.
Yeah.
And she used to tell us like stories about like the 3 days of darkness, which is like which is like an old like Catholic, or like where it would like the sky would turn black, and then if you went outside you'd die,
Like
or something.
the angel of death thing?
Yeah, basically.
Remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
In the in the 10 Commandments or something, and it kills the firstborn unless you do like sheep's blood on your door.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's
The 3
the
days of darkness
whole
was, like,
mezuzah
similar-
thing. Right.
But she always had.
That's what a mezuzah is.
What is it?
A mezuzah on like a Jewish home. Their
Oh,
door,
yeah.
the mezuzah,
Oh.
it has lamb's blood
Yes,
in it.
yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and she would always tell like kind of like scary. But anyway, she told me she never believed in like ghosts
Yeah.
or like spirits like that until this all happened to her. So then one day she was downstairs and she heard voices upstairs. She thought there was intruders. She got a knife.
Jesus Christ.
She went upstairs.
She's a badass.
And there was the baby swing, which was like a crank baby
Oh.
swing.
Uh-huh.
It was going by itself,
Oh.
and apparently like it stopped or something.
Oh, no.
I know, like it stopped.
Fuck that.
Their house was either haunted as shit, or they had just the oldest batteries. Tons of old batteries.
Tons of batteries just getting...
old ass batteries, rusty batteries they've been saving in the freezer for years.
Well, here is the craziest part of the story.
Okay.
Is that one night she was laying in bed and she looked up and there was this black veil floating over her.
Oh my God.
And she was like, if you're a good ghost, you can stay. And if you're a bad ghost, get out. And she like pointed to the window, and then the veil like whipped across the room to where the window was. And she said the window shades went up. And so
Oh, I got chills.
I do.
I know that sounds, I mean, that's the craziest part of the story. And it's, I don't know if, people will hear that and be like, that's silly. That never happened.
Not
Anyways.
on this podcast.
Yeah, this is a perfect podcast to say it.
Yeah.
So there were two things. I think there was like a very old woman who lived in the house.
Oh, God.
At one point, who maybe passed away in there. But the other thing that she told me is that she bought like a bed frame, and then these sisters had died in the bed because of a fire. Like there was like from smoke inhalation, but she loved the bed, like the bed frame.
Yes,
It's like the wooden frame of the bed. Okay.
So she had that bed frame in her room. So she was like, oh, that could have been it.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
But to close out the story, when I was like in college, Mrs. Hennigan called my house to talk to my mom, and I was like, "Hey, Mrs. Hennigan, how are you, or whatever? How you been?" And I hadn't talked to her in forever.
Yeah.
And then I was like, Mrs. Tufo like always tells us these stories about, and she was like, "Michael, I'm going to stop you right there. Like the reason we moved out of that house is because it was haunted." So,
oh my God.
So yeah.
That's so
I'm
good.
gonna stop you right there, Michael.
Mm-hmm. That's what a lot of people say to me.
I called to talk
Stop you right there, Rich. Please.
Michael, I want to talk to your mom. Please stop trying to have conversations with me while your mom's coming to the phone.
Ooh, that is so good.
You guys should talk to Mrs. Tufo, and then you can see what things I got wrong and what I got right.
Tell her to call us.
She would probably love to.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we said we're gonna.
She'll be like, so like, oh, whatever. Like,
I mean, that's how I am about ghost stories.
Yeah,
right?
I'm
like, he's like a guy talking at the foot of my bed. Big deal.
Yeah, that's insane.
You know what? I love that.
That's so fucked up. That's so
but
scary.
I think when you do have like, and it's not to like shit on anyone who is afraid, but when you do have a strong faith and you believe that like, there's a thing that can protect me, that you can say like, get out, don't do this, and like it's easier to set your boundaries when you're kind of rooted in when it's rooted in the idea that you believe in good too.
Yeah.
Then you're like, okay, I'll be safe then.
I gotta remember that in case I do ever see anything. I gotta tell it to get out.
Yeah,
get out, or just be like, I'm not having this
just
right
leave me
now.
alone.
Stop.
But I have more stuff that's happened.
Prove it.
Prove it by saying it out loud right now.
Well, okay.
We got time.
So when I first moved out here, I was at the Oakwood Apartments through Ithaca College.
Wait, where those little kids actors are?
Where the little kid
Hollywood
actors
Complex.
are.
Yeah.
And Petey Pablo was there too at the same time.
Yes.
And so
wait, what's the name? It's called the
Oakwood.
It used to be
what's
Oakwood.
the documentary called?
Hollywood Complex.
A Hollywood Complex. Yeah.
Have you seen that, Mitch?
I haven't. No,
It's great.
You should watch it.
Maybe I'll do it tonight.
It's wild.
What are you doing? Nothing.
Well, yeah, not doing anything. And so I lived I lived in that place, and then this just happened to me one night, but it was like such a vivid thing that it never left me. And I think it is just like, I don't think it's an experience, but it is like very much, I think, how like the mind works. But I never experienced anything like this before and I've wanted to, like my dad has passed away. One of my best friends has passed away. So I would love to experience something like that where you see someone. But I was asleep in my bed, and like a vision of my mom's mom, my grandma, came to me, and like she was like talking to me. I don't remember what she was saying, but I woke up and I was crying when I woke up. And then I also remember all of us, like just in my head was like my grandma's phone number, and I hadn't remembered my grandma's phone number, and I like called my mom, and I was like, was grandma's number like this number? It was like 328 something.
Did you call it?
And I didn't call the number, but I asked my mom, I was like, was grandma's number, did it used to be this? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, I hadn't remembered it in forever. And it was it was like such a weird thing where I
she was
like,
telling you to call her.
She was dead though.
Yeah, but she was like, call me.
Whoa.
But that was like one of those weird things where I was like, oh, this is probably just like a weird way the mind works. But then also like, I don't know, was that some sort of weird experience? I don't know. It was like it was the weirdest like personal experience with anything like that before that I ever had. And I never have woken up crying, even though I seem like a guy who should wake up crying every day. But like waking up like sobbing, like I was like,
oh my God.
Yeah, it was.
Was it like a happy sob or a sad sob?
Yeah, no, I think it was happy and happy, sad, melancholy, I guess.
Yeah, because bittersweet.
I really do think when it comes to one, I think that was your your grandmother, right?
Yeah,
I think it was a visitation. And two, like when it comes to you're talking about your friend and your father, that like it takes a while they don't want to come visit you to upset you. They don't want, like, when there's a lot of sadness around a death, it has to dissipate, because especially because they don't want to like make that part worse. So they have to wait until, I think they like choose to wait until you're over. Not that anyone ever really gets over people when they leave us, but until that sadness, till the mourning is gone. And it doesn't take a year. Sometimes it takes a decade or longer to like really be, and so they just don't come until they feel like this is going to be a good thing for you. They don't want to cause more pain.
I've jokingly said this before, but if my dad came to me like in ghost form while I was like awake, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. That would scare me too much.
And also I think they know that too, that they'll be like, well, I'll come in a dream or something that you can handle.
My grandma did a good job, man.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
If that was her, good job, grandma.
Have you gone to like a medium or anything like that?
I've never done it before. I'm just afraid of what they would say.
Are you afraid of burning in hell?
Yeah, of course.
Because Catholics kind of believe that that's bad, right?
Yeah, but
really?
My mom's always like, you don't want to mess with that stuff, Marcy.
You know what? I'm not afraid of burning in hell because of that, but I am just afraid of like
generalized like burning in hell
like
anxiety.
either they'll tell me something I don't want to hear, or
or even that idea of just opening up the door to that world, kind of.
Yeah,
like
No, I think that exactly like.
I get that 100%.
And that. So I have two more things.
Good. Yeah.
And so
we're really ripping through. I mean, people are getting so much for their money for their free podcast.
For their free podcast.
They're getting a bunch of stories from Mitchie.
You guys. So just on that thing of like things that you can open up. The only other thing, and this is back in the day with my friend who passed away, Harris. But like, we visited that murder house. You know that murder house?
The one in Los Feliz?
Yeah, the one in Los Feliz.
Up on, what is it, Glendower?
Mm-hmm. And we went, this is probably like 8 years ago or something when we first went.
Holy shit.
And I don't even think I lived in the place I live now, but we like were all hanging out, and like, it was like a party up at the birthday boys had like a house or whatever, and we were hanging out there, and it was like late night, and we just like started telling ghost stories. And I think I probably told the one I just told, but then also we talked about that murder house, which is the murder house in Los Feliz where a dentist basically hammered his wife to death, drank poison, and then hammered his daughter where she lived.
Yeah, and
then there were the two other girls that lived.
Two little kids, they moved back. Yeah.
That he said you're having a nightmare to, which is pretty horrific. The story is horrific if you look it up.
The story's horrific. And then like we've all been there, right?
Yeah. Have you been there, Betsy?
I haven't, no.
Well, you better go because they're tearing it down.
Okay, I got
it. It was sold recently.
And also it's going to be hard to, because they put a gate up, like they put an actual gate around
Okay.
it.
Oh, when?
Like a while back, like maybe like a year, like within this last year or
I think
so.
my friend was pregnant with her first child, and she went all the way up to the window because her rationale was, I'm 7 months pregnant, or they're not going to arrest me.
Yeah,
like she was like,
that's fucking rad.
And me and her husband like waited in my car.
That's so funny.
That she was like, they're not gonna like, or you'll bail me out. It's fine. Like
she is right. They probably wouldn't.
Yeah, they'd be like, man, let's just
so
get back to the car.
So anyway, I'm gonna be able to confirm through her though, whatever, because you went, right?
I went, yeah, and we went at night, and we like there was like probably like 5 or 6 of us.
Yes.
And I've gone back like probably 3 times.
Love it
since I've been there, but
it's calling you. The murderer is trying to get you to come in and drink his poison.
I mean, it is so interesting. I looked in the window and there was a magazine from the 1950s,
and they have like Christmas presents on like the kitchen table.
There used to be a Christmas tree. The Christmas tree was taken down before the Christmas tree has been down for like a decade or whatever. Maybe
my
longer.
friend, my pregnant friend, she's not permanently pregnant, but she saw all the stuff that like it's described in. Yeah,
there's like an old TV.
Articles.
I saw all that stuff too. Like we went.
Like it just had never been. So basically, these murders happened like a few weeks before Christmas in the early 50s, and then the kids were flown back east to live with a family member, and the house was sold as is after like the crime scene was cleaned up, but nothing was moved. Like so the the mom had been wrapping presents at the time of her murder. That was still on the table. Like things were as is. It was sold, and then
there was a Christmas tree like a fake Christmas tree that was up that stayed up
and
forever.
it had like a drape over it, like it was like a drop cloth or whatever, like a. So
people they took down that tree
but they
like
never,
a while back.
They moved in and they never. Sorry, they didn't move in. The family that bought it just never did anything with it.
Yeah,
which is the creepiest part of it.
And then like people would like I guess like prostitutes would
sex workers.
Sorry,
that's all right. It's a new thing. So we learned today.
Sex workers would go there and like use the.
What a creepy.
Yeah, they would like use the house and stuff to like have sex in and stuff.
Whoa.
I would charge extra.
Yeah.
To be like, one, we're trespassing, which we're already doing something illegal, but now we're trespassing and it's haunted.
Yeah.
Or I would just assume.
No.
Wait, how do you know sex workers did that, Mitch?
It's like in the art. It's in article. There's like write-ups about it.
Yeah.
But we went up there and I had a few drinks, so I think that it was like some liquid courage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
like, I don't give a fuck.
But now
I'll fight a ghost.
Now, like anytime I visit there, I always am like, oh, I feel like there's like bad energy. I don't want it to like follow me.
Yeah.
And that night is kind of like the first time I ever felt that because we walked by something and like I was like, oh, there's like bad energy and I don't like this feeling of being here. And I left and I was like, I still feel like that bad energy is like around. It was
God.
It was bad. And like looking in the house was crazy, but then also like I walked on the lawn, like sunk into the lawn. It was like really,
and it's a desert. It's never wet. There's no reason to sink into the lawn.
Oh, it was a really crazy experience. And I went back up there a couple times with some other people, and it was like it was a spooky, weird location.
You took women up there that have sex, right?
I took sex workers up there.
Oh yeah, they charged a lot.
No, you charged them
No,
this
I'm sorry.
time.
I was a sex worker. I went up there.
Which is fine. Hey, I've legalized it, baby.
There was no sex going on whatsoever.
But you went back again.
But I went back a few times.
Whoa.
I just kind of like looked. And I went back. After that point, I only went up to the house in daytime. The next
Did you
2
still
or 3 times I went.
Did it still feel weird?
It was still fucking creepy.
I wonder, because there's neighbors that live there. Like, and they must see people coming and going.
Yeah, we were in
all hours.
There's like what's it called? The House on Haunted Hill, or there was like an actual old house that they used for a scary movie, like above the house.
Whoa!
There's like weird stuff there, but there was like an alarm system. We were there, and we were like, "Is the alarm gonna go off?" But then, like right around then, I felt this creepy feeling. A spider came down. A spider lowered down into frame. Truly, like this truly happened. Yeah. And I was like, I'm getting fucking. There was just a bad juju.
Bad juju.
And so I haven't been back there. I've like driven by it, but like after that night, I never would go up to it in the dark. There's just bad energy there.
Yeah.
And that's so to say how I feel about stuff.
Yeah. What do you believe?
I kind of believe in like energy. Like I don't know. Like I feel like anyone who thinks they know what goes on in the world is crazy, and no one really knows. I mean, obviously there's science, and obviously, but
we're always finding things out.
We're always finding things out, and to me, I'm like, oh, I think
we're in first grade.
Yes, and I think
we're
anyone
permanently in first grade.
Well, like when Neil deGrasse Tyson is like, ghosts couldn't exist. I'm like, shut up, you dink. Like
dinky doodle.
Like, I mean, like, you're a genius and you know a lot of great stuff.
But also, then Stephen Hawking says that like he believes that the possibility of multiverses.
Yeah, of course.
So like, and he's smarter than Neil deGrasse Tyson, right?
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
And the smart off, who gonna win?
You go Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
You have to go with Stephen Hawking.
He's lived for so much longer than he was supposed to live, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's smart. He's tricking
smart.
the system.
He's figured out how to trick. What does he have? He has.
Is it
MS?
MS? I thought it was.
I think it was MS.
Or,
I think it is.
Shit, what was that ice bucket challenge?
That's ALS.
ALS, I think it is.
Yeah,
I think it's like ALS.
With Lou Gehrig's. They used to call it Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's like,
it's
in that same, but like, but people with ALS don't live that long. Because my aunt passed of it. So, but like, I don't, who knows what, all I know is I'm saying that brain, he's pretty smart.
I just feel like there's can be energy or leftover energy, and whether that's good or bad or a reflection of the past or something. I believe that there's something like that. I feel like there can just be like this residual energy that is positive or negative and can hang around or something.
And
like
Mrs. Tufo's not lying.
No, she's not lying. No, of course. I mean, like that's like the thing is like, oh, I like trust this woman and her experiences. Like, why wouldn't and like, I like I've never experienced, and I will tell you my one last experience story.
Yeah.
You keep saying I've never experienced anything, and then you've told us multiple stories of you experiencing something.
I don't know if I have.
But this is
being a real mono
This
right
is what
now.
I'm saying. This is what men do. Men say, I don't think it exists. But that's not what you're saying exactly. But they'll say something along those lines. They'll say, I have no experiences. And then they'll fucking tell me some experiences they have because they don't trust it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling you can trust yourself.
I do. And I just don't know
Unless
what it
you
is.
don't want
I
to
don't know if
it's
like,
too scary.
I don't know if like a ghost itself exists, but I believe that maybe the energy that comes in the form of a spirit or a thing that you see or anything that I just don't know what to explain of it. But I mean, like, I feel like anyone who thinks that absolutely can exist I think that's being silly.
It's being naive.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
How dare you?
How?
You don't know everything.
Tyson, you know what I think? I think you're just like Tyson Chicken. You're afraid.
Oh,
Shit.
classic
Tyson Chicken boy.
Would you wrestle Neil deGrasse Tyson?
No, I think he is like a badass and would kick my ass.
I think he's definitely.
I think he
was a
works
wrestler.
out crazy.
Yeah, he's wild.
He and I have that in common.
Yeah.
Ooh, a man. Okay, so
But he does like old timey workout where he just like pulls
calisthenics.
cars with his fucking teeth and shit, and lifts up those just triangle weights. He is old timey.
He wears like just tiny little, little strongman suits.
just like
A singlet?
wrestles like a pack of dogs.
Mitch,
Like,
were you a wrestler?
At one point, I wrestled my freshman year of high school and like got in and like saw how hard it was and was like, I'm done.
You tapped out?
I had no idea that it was
tapped
so
out.
like check your weight and like that is
those guys would
so
like run
scary.
and like puke. Like
Yeah.
it's like, and then I remember I was there and like I was a bigger guy. And
So you were wrestling huge men.
I was wrestling big guys, and I remember I think it was like my junior year.
Because you probably like hit puberty early. Like I imagine you being like my brother. That my brother was like in 8th grade and like as big as he was, and he was like already 6'3" in 8th grade.
I don't even know if I've ever hit puberty.
I mean, but like
It's
height
gonna
wise,
happen in like
you
3
have
years.
more hair than I.
Toast.
Ed, you literally look like a Chewbacca. You're so hairy.
So it is funny that like it was just like like there were definitely guys who were way like I felt like one of the less manly guys in high school where I was like hi, but like and I was big though, and I was a big guy, but like my junior year I was gonna wrestle. I was like I'm gonna wrestle again, and then I got there. And since I'm a big guy, like the next biggest guy closest to me was this guy Tugboat. His nickname was Tugboat.
God,
and he was
that is so goddamn funny.
Did he have an underbite?
Did you go to like a
he's
National
great. Smart guy.
Lampoon high school?
No, I didn't mean underbite
Tugboat.
like he wasn't smart. I just meant like a little bulldog, like he had a bulldog's head, right? But a man's body.
Yeah, me too. We both did. and so like carrying him on my back, like they would do drills where you just carry people on your back.
You had to carry Tugboat?
Yeah, and go up and down stairs. I was like, I can't do
No.
this. It's
Fuck
over.
that, man.
And like
I'm only
Tugboat
piggybacking.
could carry me, so good on Tugboat. He's a strong guy.
Tugboat. That is that's so perfect.
He was a good guy. Tugboat was he's a good
This
guy.
is Tugboat.
I bet Tugboat's like a cop now.
What does Tugboat do?
We'll
I see
find
him
out.
out at the bar. Yeah, we'll find out. I'll find
him
out.
at
and
the
give you an
Yes,
update.
we gotta find out what
Oh,
Tugboat's
please,
doing.
can we go home with you and see all these haunted houses too?
Of course. I mean, Massachusetts, that's the thing. Like New England,
We should.
Oh, I love it.
We'll team up. We'll do a little tour.
it just does feel like a place that like the Adams mansion where like John Adams lived
Oh wow.
is like less than like it's so close to my house.
How wild.
So
It's like a small. Because what part of Boston are you from?
I'm from Quincy, Mass.
Quincy. Yeah. So not really Boston then.
It's like 7 minutes south
Yeah.
of It's like right next to Boston.
Yeah.
Lynn,
that's
full of sin. You
beautiful.
don't come out the way you went in.
Lynn, the city of
Oh,
sin.
is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, but very good.
I've been nearby there, so because I used to go to Nahant in the summers.
Oh yeah, Nahant. That's where Manzukis is from.
Yeah, that's where Manzukis and Beth Newell, who's also been on this podcast.
Manzukis might have some stories to just being a Nahant guy.
I bet.
Oh, yeah. We should
Nahant. Haunt.
Ooh.
Yeah, Nahant.
Nahant.
Okay, so you had one more, not an
Yes.
experience, but definitely an
But
experience.
also I do want to say that New England, Quincy, just all of Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Haunted as shit
Yes.
because it's
Haunted
just
as
been
shit.
around so long.
Come on,
So
Salem? Are you
awesome.
kidding me?
Ooh,
Salem?
I want to go to Salem. I went when I was young. I want to go so bad as an
I
adult
never
at
have been.
Halloween time.
That's got That's got one of the most haunted places in the world up there. I think it's
Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah.
How do we get a tour going over there? You guys get it, make it happen, putting it out in the universe. Tour
Put
over
it
there.
out.
I should do that too one next time. I've never really done I haven't done that.
That would
in
be a fun
forever.
tour.
Yeah.
It would be fun.
Ooh.
So anyway, my last experience or story, I don't know if it's really an experience. It's just
It's an experience. I'm gonna go ahead and say, just believe in yourself.
it was like my first year out here. I was living in this house with this producer that I had an internship with. I went and he was like, you want to work on this movie in Denver? I went and worked on the movie in Denver. I came back and he was like, you can live at the house if you just do kind of like some assistant work and stuff. And I was like, all right, cool.
That's cool.
Lived at the house for like probably 3 months or something. I was there, and then when I was there, he had another assistant that was like a guy who worked there full time, who actually did live in the house, like lived there for good, and I was in a guest room, and they were going overseas to like Germany or something. They were going somewhere in Europe, and my boss left. He went over there, and then the assistant was gone. So this is an old house. This house was. Charlie Chaplin bought this house for his mom.
Holy shit.
But they had moved it from its original location, like the actual house itself. Like they moved it like way back in the day. Well, not way back, but a ways back.
Yeah. Back when Charlie Chaplin's mom was still alive.
Yeah, and it was
That's a
probably
long time
goofy and funny when they moved it.
Yeah, it was very. They had to move it up a big staircase, and it kept sliding down. Very good.
And so, yeah, it's an old house. For California, it's an old house.
Yeah.
So I was living there, and then my boss's assistant was just me and him, and he was going to leave. And I was like, before you go, is there like anything you want to tell me about this place? And he's like, what do you mean? Like, and I was like, is this place like haunted? And he was like, oh man. And he was like, I'll tell you when I get back.
Oh no, that's not the way you want to cliffhanger.
The worst.
And I was like, no, you can't tell me when I get back. And I was like, was it haunted by like a woman or something?
Mitch.
And then so he was like, got weirded out that I said that.
Oh my god.
Mitch, you little intuitive.
And he was like, why do you say? And I was like, I don't know. I was getting these weird feelings. So I was in the guest room. I kept waking up. I would wake up in the middle of the night, like not like exactly at the witching hour or something like as hokey as that, but it would be like I'd wake up, whether it would be like midnight or like 1 or 2 a.m. I'd just wake up and be like, what's going on? Like I'd wake up and be like, is something happening or something? But like never saw anything.
Yeah.
Never like experienced anything. But I would wake up and like would be like, what? Why am I waking up like this? Like there's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
And so James told me this story that like people had seen like this woman, like this, which by the way, man, I guess like old woman is the scariest ghost to me.
Yeah.
Like old man, forget about it. I don't care too much about you. Old woman,
push you over.
Why is an old woman the scary? But anyways,
Horrifying.
it's horrifying. And I love like my grandma, and I
Right.
like seeing my grandma.
Yeah, I
ghosts.
like old ladies.
But
Yeah, old ladies are great.
Oh, I feel like old ladies, like in my childhood, I have been scared of old ladies because of witches or
Yeah.
just that I like that kind of like just like people tell stories about old hags, witches, and
I guess an old person has like they can have lived through life and been hurt in more ways or whatever. And I guess a woman probably more so than a could have that.
Thank you, Mitch.
Can be more hurt from this
you,
crazy,
Mitch.
cruel world we live in.
Boo.
Thank you, Mitch.
We already made
Hashtag me boo.
We've already had a me boo.
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys
really?
that we said hashtag me boo.
Hashtag me boo. I think that was about being sexually harassed by ghosts, though.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah, probably.
Well,
Ghosts are always goosing.
so ghosts are always goosing.
Dude, when I'm a ghost, I'm gonna goose the shit out of
Oh,
everybody.
I'm going to sue you.
Give me that butt.
I'm going to sue you.
Can't sue me when I'm
I'm
dead.
going to sue you.
Sue the estate. So I was like, I just have this like feel, like these feelings, and so there was like this.
God.
There was this woman, but I think like a young woman, like a blonde woman or whatever. This and so my boss had like people that came and like cleaned the house and stuff, and people who worked in the house, and they had like all like I tried to talk. There was a language barrier, but I tried to talk to like one of the cleaning ladies about like her, and she was like, "It's haunted." Like she said, it was haunted, and like that like multiple people had seen stuff, but I guess his like nephew one day came into the house and saw this like blonde woman standing in like the foyer, and he followed her up the stairs, and she walked into a room and disappeared.
Ew.
And the room she walked into and disappeared in
Yours.
was the guest room.
No.
Mitchie, baby.
Oh,
And
God.
so James told me this stuff, and I was like, I can't stay in there.
Yeah, no.
That's
I
why
like
he
it's-
didn't want to tell you till you got back.
And I was like, I can't stay in that room while you're like, and he was like, dude, he was like, you can stay in my room if you want to. His room was like downstairs. Felt newer, was like a part of, like almost like felt like a separate thing of the house. It had a bathroom in it.
Great.
And I was like,
You're like, yeah, I'm too scared to stay in this shitty room with no bathroom.
it was
Yeah.
like that room was like,
Yeah, I'm so scared I gotta stay in the master.
that's the crazy thing is that the room I was in was probably much nicer. But his room was like
God.
felt newer and was like there was a TV in there. It like
Perfect.
it felt like off of the house almost.
Okay.
And so I was staying there to feed this dog Carrie. So I would like wake up, feed the dog, and then like leave the house.
Yeah.
And Tim Kalpakis tells this story, but like I first started hanging out with my sketch group, the Birthday Boys. Like when I first started hanging out with those guys, this is like back when we like started taking UCB classes.
Yeah.
But like Tim was like one of the first times I met you, like I was like, who's this idiot who's like afraid of ghosts? And I like was sleeping in there at the Birthday Boys house. I was like,
I can't go home. I'm too afraid of ghosts.
I was terrified to go home. It was like and I really didn't know anyone out
Yeah.
here. So it was this thing where I would be like coming in and being like, I'm here or whatever, and then like I also was like, I would like come back drunk or whatever, and be like, hey, like don't show yourself to me or whatever.
Just
like,
screaming
that's
drunk
so
at ghosts.
sweet.
yeah, just
Please
like trying
leave me
not
be.
to not see anything because like
Leave me be.
the big cool TV room was upstairs, but yeah, it was kind of a
Whoa.
terrifying.
How
experience.
crazy for you to just be like, is it a woman? Like,
Yeah.
having that vibe or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mitch, you're an intuitive.
I don't want to know. I
dude.
don't want to know anything.
But you do know, so you already are. It's already happening.
You see dead people.
You're going to.
I know I'm not. I don't want to ever see a dead
I don't
person.
either. I don't
Please,
ever want to.
I think I know you don't want to. Great, we're
Yeah,
not
no.
going to. It's not going to happen. But
Not fucking
I'd like
doing
to
it.
go to some haunted houses with you guys for Halloween this
I'd
year.
be so scared.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
I'd be so scared.
I'm in. I don't want to see anything.
No,
but
just
I'll
no,
get
like a haunted
scared.
house, like a fun time.
Oh yeah, I'm always down for those.
You saw on Jimmy Kimmel me get afraid of my own house.
It is so good.
Yes.
When they
Everybody
tried-
But
Google
to
it.
be fair, someone was making you like your roommate Jack Allison was
was fucking with me.
Yeah, so like it's not like it wasn't nothing was going shit was going on.
And I was like, what's going on? But then I'd be like, how did that happen? I
and
mean,
you didn't know you were being filmed at all?
I didn't know I was being filmed.
That's
That
scarier.
is, that's
the
maybe the
scariest part.
scariest part.
Do you know what's funny is like people were like, how didn't you start like whacking it? I was like, what the hell is wrong with I have a roommate.
How did
What's
you?
wrong with you people that like so many guys are like, dude, you're lucky you didn't like lay there on the couch and whack it. I
It's
was
like watching basketball
Yeah,
or something.
I was watching football.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, you love watching football, just jerking off every time there's a new down, right? I don't even know football
Classic bro, dude.
Dudes love jacking it while touching down.
That was while touching
While
down.
touching
I don't
down.
know football.
You're nailing it.
Touchdown. Foul.
So I bet you my stories aren't even. I bet you've had some scary
Those
ones.
are great stories,
Those are really good stories.
Mitch.
Yeah.
We have had some nice spooky ones.
I mean, yeah, but you gave us a lot.
You gotta get Ben Garant on here.
That's what everyone keeps telling me.
Yeah. We got it.
You gotta get him on.
Do you have time to listen to a ghost story?
I would love to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you got time?
We have senders. Yeah.
Okay.
We have people send them in.
They're senders.
Oh, this is gonna
We
scare
got
me.
No.
Yeah, sometimes.
You know,
probably.
I can barely even. I live alone.
Oh, fuck.
I got 2 cats, but I can barely watch scary movies. I'll be too scared. I watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space last night.
It's so good.
It's good.
It's one of the best ever.
It's very, very good.
All right.
It's the perfect if this, then what.
Yeah.
I want to just tell
They did a great job.
students, improv students, be like, watch that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you blow a world out.
They do stuff that's very, especially for the 80s or whatever.
Yeah.
They do a lot of that stuff, but I wanted even more because I wanted more deaths than just cotton candy.
I would love
but
to
they did
see
so
a
good.
sequel.
Oh, I think I've seen
Yeah.
this when I was a kid, though.
It's wonderful.
Because I have some vague memories of long teeth and cotton candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for a ghost
so
story?
ready.
Oh, hell yeah.
When I was about 18, 19, I was working in a school, and one Friday or Saturday night, my friends who I was working with we'd been out to the pub, we'd had a few drinks, and we went back to one of our friends' apartments just to kind of hang out and wrap up the evening. And she and I were sitting on her couch, which was underneath windows, which is wall-to-wall windows. She was up on the 3rd floor. And there were a few guys sitting on the floor looking up at us on the couch. And the curtains were open, and all in a few seconds, it happened really quickly. My friend who was on my right, she shuddered on her left side, and I shuddered on my right side. And the boys on the floor jumped back and looked really freaked out. And a couple of them went what was that? What was that? What just happened? And we had both felt a very cold, kind of misty feeling whoosh between us. So it got my right shoulder and her left shoulder. And we all saw very quickly, almost like a cloud, but a bit more crisp than that, whoosh between us and disappear in the middle of the room really, really quickly. And the boys said that it appeared very quickly outside the window, came through the glass between us, and then just disappeared. And this probably all happened within 3 or 4 seconds. And nothing else ever happened, and that was it. And we all just kind of shook it off like it must have been dust or something like that from a radiator or heater or something. But it didn't really make sense, and it definitely creeped us out.
Let me say this. If you think New England's haunted,
Old England.
Old
Yes.
England's fucking haunted.
Everywhere you go, every building.
That was.
Oh, that's so spooky.
Lindsay.
Especially
That was from Lindsay, yeah.
Lindsay,
Thank
thank
you, Lindsay.
you. 5 different people,
Yeah.
all reacting at the same time.
I think a shared paranormal experience is the most terrifying. Or not terrifying, but at least validates
Yeah.
you're not crazy. This happened.
First of all, England is cooler. They were 18 out at the pub. They were all hanging
Yeah.
out. Seems like a cooler situation.
Way cooler.
Cooler
I
than any
get it,
situation I've ever
dude.
been in. And then also, I was
Bitch, you've had some pretty cool stuff happen.
Literally have been to cool Hollywood parties now.
I'm nervous the whole time. I was in England. I had to look up the name of it, but I went to the old Cheshire Cheese.
Whoa.
And it's this very old pub, and it's like super, super old. And like we went in there and we went down into the basement. It was me and Jonah Ray. And he's tall and I'm tall, and I like kept hitting my head on everything.
Yeah.
But in the
Never
basement,
figured it out, huh?
never figured it out. And then in the basement, I was like, there's a place like you guys deal
You were
with anything?
so sensitive.
And but, I mean, like but it's like it was so
Every
old.
building, right? Something's
Right, but
Yeah.
you're picking up on it, Mitch.
And they were like yes, like they were like it's so like they were like I see stuff. One of the guys like I see stuff all the time.
Holy shit.
Oh.
And it's like it's old as hell. I wonder how old it was.
England
As
is so
hell.
rad.
Dude, these were
It
great.
rebuilt
So
in
haunted.
1666.
That's-
Ooh,
Jeez,
the devil's here.
1666. Also, didn't like a big fire happen
And
on
with a
that
great
year?
fire. Yeah, good. Hey,
I
nice.
feel I only remember it because of 666.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, the Great Fire.
no,
and it was in that location since 1538. But I'm sure that there's
Holy
billions of
shit.
not
Billions,
billions, but
but,
you know,
I'm gonna
hundreds. of
stick
examples of
with
that.
billions.
Billions.
There's billions of examples.
Billions.
You guys, I didn't want
examples
to
of
say
that.
this, but my vet's phone number, the last 4 numbers are 6s.
Change it up.
Yeah, vet. Don't have that be the
I guess
number.
it was just a cheap. They get it on discount though.
Yeah. Hey, if you want the
The discount.
devil's number,
You
we'll
can
give
have
it a number
Hey.
for cheap.
Mitch, these were all great.
Thank you.
Mitch,
you
thank
so
you
much.
so much.
You got
for being
every
here.
last drop of my ghosts.
They
my
were
ghost encounters.
perfect.
Yeah.
Squeezed your ectoplasm
They were
right out of
perfect.
you.
We used to do a show at UCB called Paranormal Encounters.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all too busy and cool to do it now, but like I feel like I moved here right after it kind of fizzled out.
It was so fun. You know, like it
Because
would be-
Alan McLeod would do it, or is that a different one?
I think Alan, I'm not sure if Alan was a part of it, but I think he might have been. Neil Campbell,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
myself and Paul, and maybe Hanford, and Katie Dippold was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a few of us that did it. Yeah.
So cool.
I'm a lover of the ghosts.
I know. I should bring it back. But there was always like, it would be like like there would be some stories where we were like, holy shit.
Yes.
And then it would be even kind of hard to improvise off like how crazy that story
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I told ghost stories for Bangering.
Yeah, that was really
It
fun.
was fun though.
And then like another story would be like, I saw a dog and it looked like Sasquatch.
All right.
Cool, I guess.
A lot of those scenes.
Yeah, a lot of dogs look like. You mean it was a Shih Tzu? Like a little Sasquatch. Mitch, tell people where they can find you.
I'm at B-Day Boys Mitch on Twitter. And then the Doughboys podcast is you can look that up on iTunes or whatever. Right
Yeah,
now
it's great.
right now we're independent, but who knows? That might change. And then
Season 2.
season 3.
Season 3
season
of
3 of
Love.
Love.
Season 3
Ooh,
of Love.
so
Season 3 of Love
excited.
comes out March 9th.
Find
Y'all
out.
should watch season 1 and
If-
2. Mitch is so
Mitch
good.
is so
Thank
good
you,
in it.
Betsy.
You're
Thank
so
you.
good.
I feel so lucky. Also, Mitch was in my short film. If you guys want
That
to go
is
watch
true.
Oh,
a sex
yeah.
scene between Mitch and I.
That is,
Hell yeah. It's a great film, too.
It's called Relationship Goals. I'm
It's
just
really
plugging my
great.
own
Relationship
stuff
goals.
now. On YouTube.
Check it
Love
out.
on Netflix.
check them all out.
Yeah.
Check it all out.
Mitch, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.